Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is daily update for MULN stock, and there are two things I want to talk about in this video. First is the catalyst that dropped today. Second, why does the stock keep coming down? Because it went to 16 cents and it's steady coming down. I am making daily videos on the stock, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. So let's get to the video. The catalyst that dropped today is MULN Automotive accelerates its implementation of its solid-state polymer battery technology to integrate with Class 1 EV cargo vans. Now, why this is important, and they do it in Q4 2023. What is it going to do? This is going to increase their range from 110 miles to 200 miles. This is significant because 110 miles range, I don't think this is significant enough for a public use. I know you could use it on the airport. You know, that what Menzies is doing as a pilot program that we talked about yesterday. You can also use it on a university campus. Like, these are, you know, small areas to cover. So 110 miles is good enough. But if you want to make it public, you want this van to be around general use, then you have to have more than, you know, at least 110 miles. 200 miles seems like now we're talking, you know, people could live with that. Now, the other thing that need to come out is like how long the battery is going to take to charge. You know, these are the things that still has to be addressed. With that being said, look, at the end of the day, this stock, it's a long play, okay? I know there is a short squeeze and a short term. We're looking at it, and I made a video about that as well. What my take is on the short squeeze. If you haven't checked out that video, you can check it out. But this is a long-term play here, okay, guys? So please take it as such. When these catalysts drop, that not really means that the stock is going to just bump up from 10 cents to like 16 cents. This is not a significant catalyst unless, for example, somebody comes in and say, you know, some investors comes in and they're like, you know what, we're buying 40% of MULN, and this is a big investor, right? Then, yeah, you're looking at a stock going to 50 cents a dollar or something like that. But it's news like this is a long-term understanding the flow, understanding the company. Okay, you know what? They're moving in the right direction. That's what I made a video yesterday about as well. And people said, you know what? The stock is moving down. How can you say it's moving in the right direction? Because I'm talking about long-term. Short-term, what's happening with the stock is, I already told you guys 2 days ago, I've been saying from, you know, Sunday that I am bearish on the stock for this week. The reason I'm bearish is because of a simple reason, right? It's not the shorting, okay, guys? I do not believe it's the shorting that is causing the drop. Shorting is only 12%, okay? So I don't think it's going to drop the stock so significantly. I do believe that this was the warrants that were exercised are still at a play, 517 million shares, and I do believe that they're not done selling yet because they bought it at 10 cents. When the stock dips to 10 cents, they're not going to sell it at this point because at this point, you know, they're not going to try to make any profit here. So it dropped to 10 cents. Now, there's profit taking is also happening. Granted, that little bit of shorting going on as well, but it's not that significant that will drop the stock from, you know, 13 cents to 10 cents. This is selling, okay? Not short selling, but actual selling for profit. Now, here, what I see is they're going to let it go. This is going to bring it down to 8 cents. Right from here, we're going to pick it up again. Then they're going to go back to 12 cents. And if it crosses 12 cents, it's going to go to 15 cents. When it gets to 15 cents, same thing is going to rinse and repeat at that point. Because that 517 million shares, this is what's killing us right now. Not the short selling. I want to get that right because there are a lot of people saying that short selling is the problem. It is not. Trust me on that. It's 12%. And yes, they will cause the stock to go down. But we have a lot of bulls in the play. A lot of retail investors are still in the play. They will bring the price back up. So every time you buy, for example, there was a comment I saw in my video. This guy said he bought 100,000 shares. The price did not go up, rather it started coming down. Is because these big vendors that have these warrants already have their limit order set. Once you buy a large sum of shares, it gets to a certain price level and then the limit order gets kicked in and they steady coming down from there. So that is what we call selling for profit, not short selling. Short selling is happening, but it's not that significant. So with that being said, I do believe that now the stock is steady coming down. It's going to come down to 9 cents and 8 cents. And then when we get to the 8 cents level, watch the stock gets picked up again and go to 12 cents or 15 cents at that point. Hope you guys are liking this video. If you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.